How to be social while traveling. Especially as introverts, it can be really tough to either make friends or to get into contact with people in the first place. To know that a lot of times being around other people makes the whole experience different. They help us get out of our comfort zone and really experience our travel journey on a very different level. So let's dive into how to be more social while traveling. Hi love bug, I'm Vivi. Welcome to Adventure World. My channel is all about guiding you to a more adventurous life that you're fully and truly in love with. And if this is the kind of life that you want to be living, then consider subscribing and hit the little notification bell. Have you ever heard of the quote, "People are lonely because they build walls instead of bridges"? Well, this is exactly what happens to a lot of people that are either introverted, that do not know how to be more social, how to get out there, how to make friends. And I've seen this many times because I've actually done that so many times as well. If you want to live your best life but you're not really sure how yet, then make sure you get my free training linked in the description below. So the number one thing that we have to do to be more social and make more friends while traveling is open ourselves up for possibilities. What I mean by that, if I stand there with my headphones in, my arms crossed, just like looking on the floor, looking around, would you want to talk to me? I don't really want to talk to people that are like all in their bubble, because I don't know if they're busy or if they're just shy and pretending they're busy because they don't know how to act otherwise. So I try to not talk to them. Also, if they're insecure and they're like kind of lost in the place, you're like, is that really the kind of person you want to hang out with? Because confidence really attracts. Obviously, there's a difference between overconfidence and arrogance, and just confidence in knowing who you are, what you have to offer, what you have to bring to the table, and actually playing it like too cool. So if you're too scared to actually start talking to people, then at least open yourself up for other people to come and talk to you. Invite them in, literally, by being open, smiling, being positive, being confident in who you are. And it is always also good to have something on you or with you that sparks a conversation. Either it is a book or some kind of like nice jewelry, some kind of like whatever it is that would make other people want to ask a question. Because so many times we're like, I kind of want to talk to that person, but I don't really know what to say. And we all know that just coming over and saying hi is not really the best thing, because same as with messaging, when you just send someone a hi, you're like, what am I gonna respond, hi? And then where does that go? Not really far most of the time. So I don't actually reply to highs at all. So if someone comes over to me and just says hi, I'm like, hi, like, what do you want? And then it kind of gets awkward and it ends there most of the time. So if you want people to come over and talk to you because you do not want to do it, but you actually do want to be social, have something interesting on you. Be doing something interesting, or at least have a really amazing personality that people easily find something to talk about. It's always good to find similarities. So if they see you having or wearing something that they're interested in, it is always the easy thing to talk about. If you're not really sure where to find the right people to socialize with, then either stay in hostels, go to couchsurfing hangouts, or sign up for classes and then just be the vibe. People want to talk to interesting people. People want to make friends. People want to get out there and connect with really cool people. So if you do not want to talk to them, be the kind of person that is interesting. Be the kind of person that you're like, oh, I want to be friends with that person because that person is freaking cool. And once you're embodying that version of you, you will magnetize people out of nowhere. And it gets to be easy and it gets to be fun without you actually having to do much. Obviously, this applies the other way around. So if you find someone that you're interested in, if you're like, oh, I want to talk to that person, that I really vibe with that person, I really like their style, I really like how they act or their personality from as much as I have seen so far. Go over, talk to them, find similarities, and start a conversation with something positive. Find a compliment. Giving compliments is such an underrated and undervalued thing to use to initiate conversations and really get to know a person. And if you do not want to talk about yourself, simply ask questions. Ask what the person is interested in. Ask about their values, who they are, what their plans are, whatever comes to your mind, but just get the conversation going. Once the conversation started, it will actually snowball and transform itself into a really cool connection if you're lucky. And if not, you just got to socialize, you got to spend some time with other human beings and just exchange ideas, thoughts, values, whatever it is, or just have a fun time. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give it a thumbs up if you actually did like this video, and consider sharing this video with any of your friends or family members who need to know how to be more social. Thank you so much for watching.